Yes, my name is John Young, and I'm from Virginia. My wife, Judy, and I came to Christian Retreat about, maybe 2 weeks ago. And we're volunteers, so we exchange our work, our labor for logic. And the very first day I was working here was a Monday 2 weeks ago. And I was on the ground doing some electrical work, and I was on my left knee, but I was sort of favoring my right knee, so I had it out straight. And I was doing this work for maybe, 10 minutes. And when I got up from the ground, this knee locked. And it's never done that before, but it locked like about 6, 8 inches off the ground. And so I'm saying, oh Lord, I've come all this way, and we want to work for you here, we want to accomplish something, and so what am I going to do now? So I went to my wife, and we were praying about it, and we went to our friends, and they prayed for me, and felt a little better at that time, but still it was locked like that, and I could put no pressure at all on the ground with this leg, the right leg. So I was feeling very sorry for myself, and saying, oh God, what am I going to do? And then we were thinking of all these scenarios about, okay, it's better to get it checked out here in Florida. It's better, no, that's not good. It's better to go back to Virginia, that's your home. You have people there, you know some, actually we don't know any doctors there, but we do have a new one, and we think we like her. But so we were going through all this, what do we do? What do we do? We just arrived, and it's a long ways and all that. So then my wife said, well, the other day I overheard a conversation, I think in the cafeteria, and these guys are from Pennsylvania, but they're Amish, Spirit-filled Amish, and their name is Lap. So she said, would you like for me to phone them? And I said, yeah, I'll phone them right away. So she did, and it was a couple of days before they ever showed up.
You did go to the doctor.
But that gave the opportunity, and it was an opportunity, to go to the doctor, because doctors will confirm that you have that problem, and then you can be healed, and you've got it both ways, from the scientific and from the spiritual. So we went to the local doctor, or urgent care out here on 64, and she said, well, the doctor there said, well, you have it's probably a torn meniscus is the name of it, and I'm not a medical person, but it's like a tendon that runs around the side, the inside of the knee, and then comes across the front, and that was exactly where it was hurting. And she says, so they took x-rays, said there's nothing in the x-ray, but you need to go for an MRI to the hospital. So she gave a prescription for an MRI at the hospital, and we brought that prescription home, but before we left, they said, here, you need a pair of crutches. Now, I've never been on crutches in my life, and it was very awkward. In fact, as I was trying to go down the hallway to get in the x-ray room, I was going so fast on the crutches and one leg that I almost slammed into the wall. I thought, oh no, I have multiple problems. So we come on home, and then it's the time that my wife said she overheard about the brothers Lap. And I said, yeah, that sounds good to me. So they came about 1, that happened on a Monday, And on 1 o'clock Thursday, Wednesday, they came and Steve and Jake
And David.
and
Steve and Jake and
yeah,
Alvin.
your son, Alvin,
Mhm.
came and they just asked me a few questions, you know, there wasn't anything really. We told them where we were from, what had happened. And they said, well, do you mind if we lay hands on you and pray? And I said, no, I would really be grateful if you did. And so they did. And right exactly at that second, I can say nothing happened. But about 3, 4, 5, 10 seconds into it, I started trying, I stood up on the left leg and I started putting some pressure, just barely pressure on this leg. And then I started to straighten it out because see, it wouldn't straighten out either. So then I straightened it out and I put more pressure and I actually stood and the crutches were right there, close. But and so then I walked across almost to the door and back 2 or 3 times, and God healed it. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.